Hello and welcome back to Tectonica Tom. I'm here at the the thresher, a little seed experimentation. We've had the sugarthorn plant there short on seeds for a while, and I've learned that if I just take 4 of these and drop them over here into this assembler that we've got set up to make a stable seeds, then it will start to create a stable seed. And then we take those 4 stable seeds and drop them in a thresher, and it produces 5 kindlevine seeds and 5 sugarthorn seeds per seed. So 4 of them nets us 20. It's got 1 in the thresher right now. That's about to pop out, and then those numbers will rise to 15. And then on the last one, it will, once it's done processing, it'll rise to 20. Which it just now is starting to process. I want to grab these sugarthorn seeds while I'm sitting here. And I threw a little crate down here by this thresher just to add seeds because I knew we were short. And I wanted to do that. Anyhow, today we're going to make the sensor block and a new smelter if we can get that in there. And that garden will be functioning more healthy as it goes along. So, now that we've improved the relay switches, we were up to 642 green research. So let's spend a little. Here we've got the excavator that we need to get to the next floor, so we can start working on that once we make the actuator. And here's some mass production. And more mass production. More mass production. And, oh, we can move horizontally a little faster while we're gliding around. This is a drill that we have to scan, but we can get the new thresher, which isn't a bad idea as well. And we got all these construction pieces that we can start building. So now we're getting into the 5x5s, 5x9s, 5s. The 5s are starting to show up, and more flowers. So that would be an expansion on the construction plant to get those 5x5s into the store. Now, to start with, the sensor block is over here on the left, and it's also required for us to upgrade the plant, CR plant, and it's going to want carbon frames, glass, and relay circuits. Good thing we upped the relay circuit. The relay circuits have been making so fast that they're already backed up. Yay! Alright, since this is going to require glass, I think we should just make it here, and we'll ship in the carbon frames and the relay frames. So I'm going to start off with coming over here and dropping 2 of these down, and I'm going to say I want so that would be towards the bottom in the parts. Here we are with the parts. And there is the relay circuit. And we're wanting a carbon frame to be picked out that we ship here. It's going to be black. And there it is, carbon frame. Now, just going to run this belt over here, and then we're going to bring it down. I'm going to put it here on the back side, probably right where those seed experiments are being held. So I want to ship it out in the opposite direction. It's like I've been carving that wall back there to get it more angular, huh? Alright. And then we just head down this way, and we're gonna put that, you know what, I think I know what plan I want to put there. I'm gonna skip this area and just come on down here to a new area. Let's see, I want to come down, let's just come down right here. Yep. And let's back it up and put it on the floor. Then we come down right here. I'm going to drop it there so I can check on this. See what this is. Oh, it's coolant. Well, looks like we're shipping coolant in right there. I'm going to go over here to the coolant line. Yep. And if I just make this look like this, then I can put the coolant back in here and it will force it out. We just got to get it out of our inventory now. There's a lot of coolant to pick up. And I don't want to hang on to it. I want to put it to use. And that's going to back up the coolant lines for a while. That's okay. Yep, see, it's getting rid of it slowly. Now over here we're going to talk about putting down let's just put this down right here. I want to put it down here. It is the assembler we're looking for, right? We got to find the sensor block. There it is. That's what it's going to look like. I'm going to put down 3 to start with. Yeah, let's go with 3. Needs 3 ingredients. So that means we're going to be putting 2 in front, or 2 in back, and 1 in the front. And we're going to be shipping out the sensor block. Now the sensor block is going to get shipped out here. And looks like we're going to have to put in our own little splitters. So we'll just do that. And I'm going to bring this back here. And we're just going to bring those in like that, and we want them to come down just like that. Now those get their splitters put in automatically. How about that? And that's 1 ingredient. Now it's also going to want glass. Now glass is being made over here. I do believe we've got a whole container of it. And so I'm going to reverse these. Yep. That way we can start putting them to use. And just bring this over here all the way up. And all the way out. It did drop back here, didn't it? So we're going to drop it again. And this time I'm going to go to the other side. Yep. I could do it that way. I shall do it that way. And I'm just going to make a little pitchfork right here. Or letter E. And that will take care of the glass. Oh, look, the glass is already on its way. That's nice. Now that we got the glass on the way, we need to run the line for the last ingredient, carbon frames. And we're just going to bring that down here and kind of follow the relay switch line. Yep. One more. Well, hello, plant. I'd like around, please. Making one of those diagonal zippers right there. And with that, I'm going to drop that down there like that. And I'm going to bring this one in right here. And ship this one over here. It's 3 ingredients. Now, we can ship out right here. To anywhere we want. We could even cut it back here. I think for now, I'm just going to drop a crate and some switches, some inserters. I don't know why I said switches. Inserters, and let them collect. Now we just gotta go get those relay and relays and let's see here. The carbon frames are at Victor. We might have to make a bigger carbon frame plant. Now here at Victor, we are shipping is a lot. We're wanting to ship to the number 9 foundry. So with that, I'm going to ship this to the number 9. And to put in, we just need a green. We're shipping something else there too. Not sure what. Because we're not shipping very much of it. I'm going to follow this line here. And which one's the tallest? I guess it's this. Well, now I think they're all even. Oh, this one's... Let's go to the far one. Then we just come back up and we ride the line. We're going to have this pick up the carbon frames. It's like the more I try, the more it wants to be weird on me. Okay. We're going to go over here. And I believe this is the carbon frame line here. Yes, it is. I'm going to drop right there. And head on over here. And just start picking them up. There's the carbon frames. We only have one factory making carbon frames. And we're hoping that's enough. Okay. We could make carbon somewhere else, but we're not. And we need relay switches. Now we make those in the foundry. But we don't have a lot of ports in the elevator. And we don't have a lot of ports at freight either. So I'm thinking about going to research, where I made them all for just this place. And now we have so many relay switches, they seem to be backed up. And they are. So I want to make an overflow line, and I want to have them send the overflow over. Yeah, we'll send the overflow over to 9. Nine is foundry. We're going to go to the barracks. That's number 10. Oh. Now I'm worried about Victor's. We're aiming for 10, not 9. Yep. That's what I thought. So we go to 9 and grab those carbon frames there and just dump them over here. And go back to research. And now that we're at research, we finished that overflow line that we started. We haven't even got it flowing yet. Alright. We want it going up to start with. Take half of the product and move it up there. And then from that point forward, we're just going down. Oh. It's kind of hard to aim in these close proximities. And I know it seems maybe a little weird to do this, but it's obviously overflowing. And the overflow line is complete. And as long as this is making this slow, it will have relay switches. Now we go to barracks. And we check the elevator's output. We should have carbon frames and relay switches. Good. And with that, they should be shipping over here to our new factory. And it looks like the factory's already producing the sensor blocks. Which means, there we go. We have already got 24 sensor blocks created. Now, with the sensor block, we could make the MK III Smelter. And, you know, we've just completed these, but okay, so that was just reducing. Well, let's see what the MK III Smelter takes to make. Takes the MK II Smelter, ceramic tiles, and sensor blocks. Okay, that's right. That's why we make all the smelters at Victor. So we need to ship some of these out to Victor. So I'm going to delete this. And that. And that. Now I'm going to drop down here. And delete those. And I'm going to ship these out to Victor for now. Because we can make use of them by making some new smelters. Been going through the conveyor belt like this. I'm a little worried we're going to run out at some point. So we might have to make a pit stop to get some more. Get some more conveyor belts. Alright, we bring this in here. And we make smelters at Plant Tool Victor. It's because that's where all the ceramic tiles are. And they're a little harder to... oh, no, they're not. It's just an ingredient that I decided not to move around, I guess. Probably because everything was getting so crazy and hectic here. All these ports, and we had to straighten them up. And now we're going to want to add another one. So we're going to pull this out here. And we're going to set it to sensor blocks. So we go all the way down to the sensor blocks. And set it to that. Notice that we have 168 conveyor belts left. We're probably going to run out. I carry them by the thousands. So I'm going to take a little time out. Run over to Tectonica Mart. Check on the house. Oh, it's almost Christmas. Look at all those presents piling up. Yay. And let's go next door to the house. Tectonica Mart. And, oh yeah, it's right here. Yeah, impulse shopping by conveyor belts. Let's get like 2,000 of those. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and get a little extra. Looks like we're carrying some old equipment. I have a junkyard down here for old equipment. And I want to just drop that off in there. Maybe that too. Some of those. Just don't use them like I used to. I mean, we're not really using these anymore either. Oh, blast smelter. And what are you? Oh, the one we're fixing to create. And that means you're going to become obsolete, huh? That's sad. Alright, well, with that, I got all that iron ore. And I got scrap ore. I don't know what to do with that. Yeah, let's just leave that at that. And extra storage runs in the sewers. Heh. Alright. Back to barracks. We have our conveyor belts. And I actually went to Victor. We're shipping the sensor blocks to Victor. And we set down a filter stack inserter to pull out so that we could run a line down the bus lines. And this one's not going to be so flat, is it? I know what I could do, but I want to do this. Okay. Getting it from that sharp angle ain't helping. Alright, so if we come out 2 squares I believe that's enough because that's all the open bays there are. There's 2 open bays. And we just plug that in there. And that in there. And it should be good. Now it says 2691. We're all pulling those. But 9 is kind of hurting for them, I guess. So I'm just going to go straight to 9. And I'm going to ship them off some fuel pellets. And that's all I got. Okay. So now 9 has fuel pellets. And we can get you out all pretty. That's your spot. Now I like to keep these as level as I can. Thinking it's the backhoe. It is the backhoe. And if I brought that down here like that, would it line up the way I want it to? Yes, it would. Let's just do that. I know it's the back row. But it is what it is, and I'm just going to bring this down. Wow, that got really low quick. Okay, maybe I should bring it down. There doesn't seem to be anything out this way. Yep, okay. Anyhow, now that we got sensor blocks coming in, we look for the furnace plant. Those are the carbon powder, carbon frames, and the Mach II furnace, and the blast furnace. Perfect. So this is the furnace area, and we're just going to pull out another assembler. And I'm going to drop it right there. See what it needs. The Mach III assembler just needs the red ones. Wow, we can definitely handle that. We're going to just delete that and that. And we're going to delete that too. And I really wish he was over here, but all those plants are over there. And I just don't want to mess those plants. So I want to plop in this ingredient in front. And I guess I didn't set the ingredient, but now I have. And I'm going to just pull this over. Like that. And have it just basically do a little twisty end there. And we're going to exit out right here and ship these out. And then I'm going to I'm going to just set this down right here. And I'm going to put this line in here. That way, these get forced onto the line. And I'll just put that there like that. And that will take care of that. And if we put a chest over here, we can start feeding them in as they get made. And we're just going to limit this chest to, well, imagine we're going to want a lot. So let's just do that. An extra bundle. That sounds good. 2 extra ingredients here, right? Right. Ceramic tiles and sensor blocks. Now, of those, oh, ceramic tiles are right there. And that means we just gotta go get the sensor block. So we're gonna delete that. And we're gonna wonder why that's there. Well, that's gonna make this awkward. Okay. Maybe we can just go over one. No, we can't. Wow. Okay. That area over there is free. So I'm going to trade a little. I don't think I've had this much trouble getting stuff in before. Anyway. And the line's almost backed up with sensor blocks already, so it's going healthy. I want to put some blocks back because I can. I guess that was for my own benefit. Okay, somehow I got trapped on the train track there. And it started shipping me off. So I'm having troubles hovering without hitting the train track. And all I was trying to do was this. There we go. I feel better. Okay, so this is where they get split, sent down to here to be turned into these guys. And now we have better, faster, and I believe these are electric, all electric furnaces. I'm also thinking that should be, I was hoping it'd be making a little faster than that. But it doesn't have that high of a demand, so we should be good for a while. I want to run back to barracks and just check on the shipping out of the sensor blocks. It's this top belt. And the top belt seems a little empty. Says it's got enough. Everything but glass. We're behind on glass. Oh. So what you're saying is we need more sand. And to get more sand, we just need more sand pumps. Right. Now that's sand. It's right there, but it won't let me stuff it in the elevator at the moment. Because I was standing in the wrong spot. See? Now it will. It's all excited. We go over to Sierra, where we're about to dig to the bottom, or we already have dug to the bottom. I'm not sure which. We may have reached the very bottom here. And it looks like the sand is pretty backed up here because the electricity went out. Okay. Electricity's back on. And if we look over here at the excavation, that's the level 14. We would need to go down here to see what they're really performing at. We're trying to get to the bottom. And it says you have 30,000 remaining to pump. And we're getting there. Almost to the bottom. Alright. So, I've got a new plan. Yes. But I think I'll save that for next time. We've completed the MK III Smelter and the sensor block factory. If you like what you see, do like and subscribe, and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.